Hello, my friends. So, if today's date, May the 15th, is your birth date, this is a reading for you for this year. This is a three-card pull, a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face in the year, and an action to take to keep in balance for the year. So, the general energy card of the year is the healer. And the healer, um, this is a very powerful year of um, looking at yourself and continuing to extend yourself outward to help others to heal. And the healer's not afraid to crack open their ego and to crack apart their shadow and to um, look at them with great compassion and look at those pieces with great love and understand that they are part of the whole. So the healer looks about um, opening up others and opening up self to remember that we are radiant beings, that we are beings of light and we are beings of love and we are beings of connection to every being and every beingness in this universe. So we have to learn how to love all aspects of ourself that we see reflected in others, as well as the aspects in ourselves that we do not like and that we hate about ourselves. We have to bring those things and those beings back to the recognition of radiance and oneness, because that's we're mostly just forgetting. So this is about remembering and reclaiming and reestablishing your light, your power, your radiance, your healing, your health, and the healing that you give to others, because that is a cycle and that is a circle, and these things always come back to us in cycles and circles to be looked at again and again and again, to recognize uh, how far we've come, how much more we might be have learned to be at peace, how much more open and honest and authentic we are in our truth and in our love and in our beingness. So this is a great, powerful year of looking at all those kind of essences of self, and you'll have many reminders. If you're already doing healing work with others, it's a call to deepen yourself, remain open, work with others, train others, heal others, train others, teach others to do what you do. If you're not doing that yourself yet, but you probably will with this card, you are probably learning more and more about yourself to undertake more things that look at yourself in groups, in safety, in adventure, in even in foolishness. Step into yourself and your authenticity and let it teach you and let it go through your old pains and help you to heal them, help you to come to radiance with them, accepting them and using them as healers that they already are. So your challenge this year is going to be justice, which to me talks about either um, not feeling like you are getting justice from something that feels very hurtful, that you believe someone did to you or something did to you or the universe did to you or God did to you or you did to you. So this is about feeling like you're not allowed to find peace because you don't find peace because justice doesn't feel like it's being served fairly, equally, timely with you. And the other side of that is recognizing that justice needs to take its time. Justice will take its course. Justice is not just about you, but is about the world and the universe and all the energies that might be affected through that coursing. And sometimes it's the trust that, well, it's not the right time, it's not the right place, but we don't have to hold our souls in contempt because we can't get something, or someone else's souls in contempt because we can't make something happen in our lives that feels right and truthful. So this is a bearing of very strong pain sometimes, and the showing of very strong inequalities and equities in everyday life. And maybe it's about wills, maybe it's about lawsuits, maybe it's about just a sense of feeling fairly treated in a world that seems a little selfish and crazy and narcissistic and mean spirited. Um, so you got to look at yourself against those mirrors and keep choosing ways that bring you more peace and ways that bring you more clarity and ways that bring you more understanding. So that's the challenge, is to find the justice in life and to have the trust and the patience to wait for give justice its right time and its right due, so that you can be more at peace in the moment. So you might be out of peace on a lot of levels. So this is the action you can take in the badger, and a badger is a very active energy of ripping apart roots. That's what badgers do, rip apart roots. They go underground, they live underground, they rip apart roots, they find the medicines. They're the medicine keepers of the earth. They're the traditionalists who have understood how to work with the different roots and flowers and trees and plants that come through the earth, and they know what to give for certain healing things. So either you are asked to delve deeply into your own garden, whatever that means, and clean the roots and find the roots that serve you best, uh, and utilize those roots, or you are there to help others to do that same thing, to give your root knowledge to others. But it's also about the badgers are known to be very, kind of cranky, angry, make all kinds of crazy noises. They seem like they're little devils about to come around your tent. If you've ever slept outside and had a badger outside, it's very kind of frightening, bewildering. Digs up lots of monsters in one's head. So the badger is here to teach us about how to use our big, strong claws that want to rip roots apart, to not rip others apart, to not rip ourselves apart, to not tear into ourselves in such a way that is more hurtful than what is needed. So it's about having strong boundaries. Your action to take is to have strong boundaries, but ones that don't rip others to shreds in the process. You can be strong without hurting someone. You can be strong without wishing someone ill. You can be strong without calling more negativity back to you if you use your powers to hurt someone or hurt yourself. That just continues a cycle. So learning how to use your aggressive energies with clarity, with purpose, with boundariedness, and with the understanding that you don't need to go overboard, whatever that means. So therein is your sense of looking for how to give justice outside of yourself, from inside of yourself to someone else, how to be just to yourself and be just to others. Who are just, also as ignorant and ignorant in an unknowing way, and out of sync with their own healing and their own healers inside of them. So the world is asking for healing. You are asking for healing. You can aggressively confront things. You can aggressively hold powers, the feet to the fire. But you have to do the same thing to yourself in looking at your sense of justice within yourself and outside of yourself, and waiting in trust that maybe it's incremental. Maybe you have small steps forward in the sense of justice, but maybe some steps backward. But that's also the part of the healing cycle that always keeps coming to us, that we keep looking at our old pains in new ways, hopefully in more open ways and more healed ways, in order for us to just experience life and experience growth and experience change with a seeking of peace in mind. And I think that's what the healer does. The radiance of ourselves is about our peace, our love, our joy, our connection to spirit, our adventure in life, our cosmic creativity, and our groundedness to be on this earth and utilize all the wonderful gifts that Earth is here. Mother Earth is here to give us and teach us and share with us. So blessed be. Going to be a very powerful year for you. Blessed be.